Laureate Professor Graham Jameson is a visionary who's broken down century-old barriers in the mining industry using, of all things, bubbles.
You can't just improve the performance of existing technology, you try to think of a new way of doing it.
He's best known for developing the Jameson cell in 1985, now widely used in the coal industry. In simple terms, it's a device that uses bubbles to separate the valuable minerals from the rest. Professor Jameson is now taking things further. He's using the fluidisation process to work out how to recover larger particles which usually have to be crushed. It will make the process simpler and also dramatically reduce energy use. The principle is demonstrated here. In this experiment, very fine particles form a solid bed, allowing one heavy duct and one light duct to sit on top. But that all changes when air is pumped into the chamber.
A gentle flow that's going to first make the bed expand a bit, but then the bed behaves like a fluid. And we see bubbles of extra air coming up around the edges.
In this one, liquid, then air is pumped into the chamber, forming bubbles. Those bubbles only attach to the valuable matter.
And you'll see the bubbles generating down here and then carrying the coal up over the top.
Professor Jameson's quite open about the fact that he's not a modest man, but considering the Jameson cell alone recovers coal worth up to $5 billion in export earnings for Australia each year, it's fair to say he can afford to be proud of himself.
There's no point being humble about that. You're the top. Well, that's how it is. And so, but you don't go boasting about it. You just accept that position, and if somebody says you're the top man in the field, well, you say, yeah, that's right, I am.
Despite a long and distinguished career that includes 200 publications and 54 patents, there's no sign of the professor slowing down. Now in his early 70s, he says he'll keep going as long as what he's achieving is valuable.
As long as I keep getting good ideas, I'll keep trying to implement them. Do the research, find out what's going on, then put them into practice. I want to apply science for the benefit of mankind in my particular field, which is all about bubbles.
Tomorrow night we meet Professor John Forbes, whose tireless work in the prevention and treatment of breast cancer is helping more women survive.